Hello everyone and welcome back to Mind Your Venture. Well, today I wanted to cover the two coins or two purchases that I made. And one of them is this one here. So this is a 2025 United States Army Privy. And I did send it off, as you can see here, and it came back as a 69. So 70 is the highest rating on that. But altogether, I paid about $150 to get this rated or graded. And then I paid $150 for all these coins you see right here. So this was $150 as well for these. And I'm going to cover this a little bit to see which one is the better purchase. So now on this one here, if you go online to try to find this coin, you will see that this one here is ranging on who is selling it. It's all the way from $250, and I've seen some of them all the way up to $400. So let's just call it the low rate. Right now, this is about $250, give or take a few dollars, plus shipping or whatever you're going to pay for this. So for $150, I made about $100 on this one here if I was to sell this right now. So that's where this one would end up being. So let's take a look at these. Now, none of these here are key dates. As you can see, this here, the 1922 is not a key date for the peace dollar. The 1878 is not a key date. And none of these here are key dates really. Now these ones here, when you get into this bottom row, some of these here are kind of old. Same with this dime here and this dime here. Usually those go for a pretty high premium, but none of these are really worth much more than what you can get. A little bit of a higher premium because they're nicer coins. You can see they're all in pretty good shape. So all in all, when I saw this purchase, when I saw this sale online, I decided to go ahead and make the purchase. Now, here's the reality of what happened. Now, these here, it would be, for what silver is worth right now, we're looking at over $58 an ounce for this. So these here, just for the silver content, you're looking at about $44 a piece here for these. And then for each dollar that's going here, you're looking at about 42 for spot price. So there's another 42, another 42, and then this is about another $42 here just for spot price. So if you do the math on that, 44 and 44, that's 88. 98, well, I'll just put the math up here for you so you can see what the total would be here for all of this. So if you were to do the math on these here, and we're just going to round this up to say that this here is just another dollar, just for trying to get some rough numbers here, you're looking at $214. Now, so that would mean that this I made a better deal on. But we're not done, because not only that, this came with it. So I'll show you here. This came with the purchase. So this is a beautiful coin. And that also came with this purchase here. So now, with that would put this definitely over the mark there. These here are worth a little bit. So now, when I made this purchase, I have a spoiler alert right now. So I made the purchase thinking that I was just getting this here, that I was just going to be getting this, which seemed like a pretty good deal for the $150. I thought they might have been just selling it for under spot, because I can get silver under spot a lot of times. And you know, the price for silver at the time when I was buying this would have put this at about $185. So I thought I might have been saving about 30 bucks getting all of this, but they were selling it as a package. Now, as soon as I got the receipt, that's when a red flag hit, because it told me that I was not only going to be getting that, but I was also going to be getting twice that amount. So in all, they gave me another full bag full of the same exact coins as what I had there. So same exact, twice as many along with it. Now, when I saw that receipt that came to me for the purchase, I immediately disputed the claim because I knew it was a ripoff. So now it's in dispute. I don't know if I'll get my money back for it, but this is why you need to be cautious. Usually I do a lot better at reading the details of what was going on with the purchase. I thought I was getting a decent deal, but not a ripoff. Now, the thing is, I have not seen any of these that were not real. So when I got these, I was curious because I never seen somebody send off so many different coins in little cases. And every single one of these is fake. So that's the spoiler alert. They are all 100% fake coins. So I actually, for all the money I could have made off this, I lost it all with this purchase here of all of this stuff because it is absolutely fake. So when you're making purchases out there, you need to be really careful, especially right now with the price of silver being over $58 an ounce. It can be a real problem. It can be a little scary, and it's a problem when you're buying online and you see super good deals. Now, if I would have read the details showing that I was getting twice as much as what I initially thought I was getting, I would never have made the purchase if I would have read the details a little bit closer. I didn't notice it until I got my receipt for what I purchased and realized there's no way anybody would sell this stuff for the price they were selling it at. Now, I was buying it at a time. I did not buy it recently. It was a few weeks ago, maybe a month and a half. Silver was a little bit lower of a price there, and the premium on these, a lot of stores and a lot of shops and even online were selling junk silver under spot price, and none of these were really key dates. So I thought I was getting a decent deal, but not a highway robbery deal from anybody. I just figured people were selling it because it was costing them, and some places were actually not even, some of the places were not taking it to melt it down either. So some of these stores were trying to dump this just to get money in because they were spending a lot of money with people coming into their shops and selling to them. My local coin store that I go to stopped buying this for a short time because the 90% silver, he could not even take it and get paid for it. And he was doing a lot of purchases on silver and was trying to recoup some of that money so he could continue to make the purchases as people were coming in of other gold and silver that he could actually sell at his store. So I was buying it for that purpose because this is a good way when you can get silver under spot price. It's a good way to make good money on your purchase and stack some silver and get some weight for a really good deal. And I've been doing it most of this year. It has been 90%, and it now makes up about 1/3 of my overall silver stack is 90% silver. Now, this is the most junk silver that I've ever purchased all at once because I thought it was going to be a pretty good deal. But I actually purchased a bunch of fake silver here, and I may take this into my coin shop and see if he can notice any of these, and I may do a video on that a little bit later. But you got to be cautious out there. Always buy from reputable places. This one here, for some reason I just decided to go ahead and make the purchase, and then right after realized that it was a scam. So I'll update you guys to let you know if I ever do get my money back for it, but it's probably not coming back to me. So I'm probably going to end up losing the $150 that I spent on this. And it's a good lesson learned for myself to be more cautious when I'm online reading purchases that I do. So I usually, every time I get my silver in, I do test it. And you can see some of my videos where I go through and test my silver and kind of go through the details on how to check and make sure this stuff here is real or not real. I got videos on how to do weight testing and magnet testing, and you can also do ping testing and do sound quality for the coins that you get. But all in all, this is not going to discourage me from stacking. I'm going to continue to purchase silver like I always do. Every single week I buy silver and put it into my stack, and I'm going to continue to do so. And I encourage you out there to do the same thing. Keep on stacking, onward and upward.
There once was a man that stacked silver, so he called himself an investor. But the silver he had was not enough, so he stacked it more and more. Soon then the increase comes, shiny, glittery, and in large sums. Now when the stacking's done, he loved it more and more.